Students, welcome to Ardent MDS. There are many students are requested to give an idea about what are the changes going to be happen in your NEET-MDS counseling because of the 27% reservation in All India quota for the OBC non-creamy layer and 10% reservation for economically weaker section, which is recently announced by our central government. Let's see. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which tweet like our government has taken a landmark decision for providing 27% reservation for OBCs and 10% reservation for economically weaker section in All India quota scheme for undergraduate and postgraduate medical and dental courses both from the current academic year. So all these are some key points for you, like we'll see about that. So this is, if you want an additional information, just go to the website, which is pib.gov.in, press release for the information which is provided in this particular website. Just go and get the additional points. So there are common doubts which is asked by the students. So these are the common doubts. Number one, are these changes applicable for this academic year NEET-MDS counseling? Number one. Number two, these private colleges are included in this. Number three, is it included for only central government or both central government and state government, which is both? The fourth one, is there any change is going to be happen in the NEET-MDS mark because of this reservation? What are the expected changes? If it is, what are the eligible criteria for the OBC non-creamy layer, and what are the eligible criteria for economically weaker section, and who will be benefited by this new system, who will be affected by this new system? So these are the various doubts which are asked for the this reservation which is given by the central government. All these details which we are going to explain in this video session. And if you have an extra doubt in this or extra inquiry in this, kindly give your inquiry in the comment section. We are very happy to help you. Right, let's start with this. The first question, is this applicable for the dental students too? So many students think that this is for only MBBS. No. So the press release which is given by our central government, which includes both MDS and BDS. So it is for both medical and dental. So dental is included. And the second question, is this applicable for this academic year NEET-MDS counseling? As they, in a press release, this is the word which is given from current academic year 2021 and 2022. So many students asked about, sir, we wrote the exam in 2020. So is this will come under 2020 or 2021? 2021 or 21-22? So friends, you wrote an exam at 2020, but this exam is called as NEET-MDS examination 2021. It itself says 2021. So our academic year, going to be academic year, this counseling which is going to be happen is for 2021-2022. It is not for 2020-21. So this reservation which applicable from this year onwards, mean the upcoming counseling, this reservation is included. And the next question, is this applicable for only government college or both government and private colleges? A good question by many students. And is they only for central government quota or it is applicable for both central and state government? So for both, this is the answer. Number one, so it is for, they say, in All India quota. In All India quota, what is All India quota? All India quota is generally filled by the central government only for the government colleges, not for private college. So private colleges usually filled by the state governments, but deemed universities which filled by the central government, usually it is happening after the NEET exam. But I don't think For in deemed universities, the reservation only applied for the government colleges, number one. Number two, it is only for the central government seats. It is not applicable for the state government. State government can follow their own reservation policies. Hope you cleared about for these two doubts. What are the expected changes going to be happening in NEET-MDS counseling? This is the most common inquiry given by the students. The second most common inquiry is whether there is going to be any change in cutoff, either it is going to be decrease or increase. It's based on this. I just went for a detailed analysis of what is going to be happen, and I just going to give you the extract of what I obtained. So just before that, we just go how the quota system going to be work. Till 2020, the general which is filled by 77.5%. The 15% for SC category and 7.5% for the ST category. So from now onwards, from the upcoming counseling, the SC and ST is same, 15 and 7.5, there is no change, but 27% extra given to the OBC non-creamy layer and 10% for the economically weaker section. So only remaining 40.5% for the general category. General category is open category. Anybody can come. It is not for only for the forward peoples. It is just OBC can come, SC can come, ST can come. Those who obtain the higher marks, highest marks usually fill this general category. That is the meaning. Next, coming to the, so this is for the central government. This is for the central government. For the state government, each state has own reservation policy. I just going to be given what is the state quota given by the Tamil Nadu government. So here they follow OC open category, that is 31%, BC 26.5, BC Muslim 3.5, MBC 10.5, DNC 7%, MBC, this is MBC V for 1 year, special category. MBC other 2.5%, SC 15%, SCA that is Arundhati year 3%, ST 1%. This is the reservation policy for state government for each state. Kerala it is different, Andhra it is different, Karnataka it is different. So just check out what is the quota followed by your state government, right? Here in a Tamil Nadu students I am telling who is going to be benefited more for this academic year. Obviously this is the category. So recently they introduced this one reservation policy. There is MBC 1 year, they just given around 10.5%, especially for this category. So they are going to be benefit more than other type of categories, right? So this is the changes for central and this is the changes for state counseling. I think most of the other state which follow 50% for the open category, all the other reservations will come under remaining 50% by the most of the state government. Right, now coming to the how much number of total MDS seats available in our country. Around we have 6,549 seats officially we have, and around this 5,669 for the private seats and 880 seats for the government college. And you know this, in 880 seats in the government colleges, 50% filled by the state government. 50% of the seats, every state have to give the 50% of the remaining seats to the central government. This is what called as All India quota. So if you see this 880, 440 seats filled by the own state government. Suppose if it belongs to the Andhra Pradesh, so around 100 seats are there. For an example, 100 seats are there, 50 seats are filled by the state government, remaining 50 seats are given for the central government. Similarly, overall in all India we have an 880 seats, 440 seats filled by the state and 440 seats which is given to the central, and this is what called as All India quota. And here the reservation is going to be worked from this year. So 440, if you just go for the how many seats will come under each category. So 50 percentage for SA means around 66 seats will come for the SA category. 7.5 means 33 seats going to become. 44 seats for the economically weaker section, 10 percentage. OBC non-creamy layer, 27 percentage, which is going to be 118 to 119 seats. The remaining 179 seats for the general category. General means anybody can come. So the remaining 40.5 percentage for the general category. This is going to be happen for this counseling, and this number of seats 440, it is going to be changed. Each year there are some additional seats will be given by some government colleges, and there are some new seats will added each year. So this 440 became 460 or 470, it may vary. So I just speaking based on the last year what has happened. So coming to the important part, what is the changes going to be happen in the cutoff marks? So if you see, last year the clinical seat, last seat for the clinical seat is rank of 354. Last seat of non-clinical filled by the 471 by the general category students. But now because of the reservation policies, we have around 180 general rank and 120 OBC category students. General means I told it is an open category, anybody can fill. So the top rankers, either it may be a OBC students, SC students, ST students, or even a forward community students, anybody can fill this general category. So if you take an approximately 150 students are OBC category, so they just go for a general. So that 150 have to be added here. So 350 plus 150 approximately, it will go for around 500. It may go for a 520 or it may come up a 470. I just giving the approximate changes going to be happen. For a non-clinical, again 471 plus 150 up to 620 the rank may move. This is for OBC categories. So even for a student of economically weaker section, definitely there is some beneficial for you. So I hope there is the cutoff value or cutoff rank is more or less same for the OBC and economically weaker section, or sometimes it is more advantage to the economically weaker section. And those going to be affected by this, obviously the forward community which does not have economically weaker section quota also going to be affected by this. Hope you understand. Now coming to this, how do you know whether you belongs to a creamy layer or non-creamy layer? So for this, I'm just going to give you some ideas how to get the certificate. Are you really eligible for the non-creamy layer? Yes, we'll see about this. Whether your parents employed by the government, and if they belongs to a group A or group B officers, before age of 40, it belongs to the creamy layer, number one. And but if your parents are working in a private and their gross annual income is above 8 lakhs, and this is also you consider as a creamy layer. And apart from these two category, anything you are non-creamy layer. Okay. And how to calculate this 8 lakhs annual income? So this is some examples for this. What the government says, there are three types of income may come for a person. One is from salary, one is from the farming, one is from the other income. Right. Other income means you may get it some interest, share market, all this will come under other income. For an example, the first person who getting the salary of 3 lakhs and farming of 4 lakhs, other income of 3 lakhs. If you calculate all together, it comes 10 lakhs, but still he is considered as a non-creamy layer because they considered the other income of 3 lakhs. So if the other income should be more than 8 lakhs, then you are considered as a creamy layer. So here just 3 lakhs, so it is considered as a non-creamy layer. And see about the second one here. If we see the salary 25 lakhs through farming he getting 50 lakhs, even maybe 1 crore. but other he just getting 3 lakhs, and he also considered as a non-creamy layer. But coming to the third category, his salary is only 4 lakhs, but he is getting the other income of 8.1 lakh, and he is considered as, this family is considered as creamy layer. So what you have to check about this is, don't worry about your salary, parents salary income and farming income, just think about what the other income sources. So based on this, you can apply for a non-creamy layer in your Dasildar office, and you can easily obtain this non-creamy layer certificate. This is very important for your, when you join the college after the counseling process, even sometimes during the counseling process itself it needs. So if you think you belongs to the non-creamy layer, just immediately apply for this, because within 2 weeks you have high chances to make the NEET-MDS counseling system will be open for you. Right. And who are all eligible and not eligible under economically weaker section? Right, now see about this. Economically weaker section, it is not for SC category students, ST category students, OBC category students, because all they three already they are using this reservation policies, so they won't come here for the economically weaker section. It is only applicable for the forward community peoples. And what are this eligible for the economically weaker section? And your family income less than 8 lakhs per annum. Family income is both father, mother and brother all together. If the income is more than 8 lakhs, then you are not eligible for the economically weaker section. So it is actually a bit difficult one to get an economically weaker section, because 8 lakhs your family income is a very limited one. And so really, if they have 8 lakhs per annum, so those students, they have to benefited from this. Right, number 1. Number 2, agriculture land not more than 5 acres. And number 3, residential flat, I am talking about flat, not for plot, less than 1000 square feet. And number 4, residential plot either less than 100 yards in notified municipalities. And if you just go to the Google and just put it as a notified municipalities, you may get it an idea whether you belongs to the notified municipalities means 100 yards. If you not belongs to the notified municipalities, then it is a 200 square yards. So if you follow, if these are the eligible category, and if you have all this, then you can apply for the economically weaker section. And this year they are going to be include 10% for this economically weaker section. So according to my knowledge, the cutoff mark for economically weaker section is just less than, the mark is less than what is going to be happen for the OBC category. Who are all going to be benefited by this new reservation policies? Obviously the students of economically weaker section and the students of OBC category going to be benefited by this new reservation policies. And there are some students who asked about they belongs to the OBC category and their rank is around 1000, is their chances to get into government college. I told you there is some additional 150 when compared to the last year rank, the chances to get into government college. So for a rank of 1000, it is almost nil to get into the government college. And the last thing, I just wanted to tell some important thing for a general category, that is forward community, which does not have a economically weaker section quota also. So really it is very difficult for you to digest for the new reservation policy introduced as of suddenly. So there are some few things which is in our control, but few things are which are away from the control, but nothing is impossible in the world. So try more, achieve more, and you can able to enter into the government college. All the best. Bye.